was that?
I needed that. I'm him.
Sebworks. I am MJ. This is my nice little
Watch me win.
Karabo. And this is Sebworks. Sebworks podcast.
You know, God sends his gifts, and one of my gifts was like, because here's the way it works. God crafts the world, and it's like, if he has a plan for you to win, no matter how bad you are, you will always win. You always have to win.
After all that talk about how do you think?
You know, sometimes a lion hunts, sometimes doesn't catch, you know.
Welcome to the Sebworks podcast. On this episode, though, we'll be doing things a bit different. I have two guests today. We have my friend Karabo and MJ, both of them from high school. Then, any introduction from you guys?
Hi guys, my name is MJ on Instagram, M Makato. And yeah.
Karabo. I got no Instagram.
Why you
That's
don't
just sad.
I'm living the old ways, you know.
What?
I'm an old fossil. As young as I may be, I'm a fossil.
You speak like
I do not belong in this time. Okay? I'm a man in a different time.
So for this match, for this one, we'll have me against Karabo. For the first match of the tournament, it's going to be a pool tournament. We'll see how the ranking goes, but for the first match, we'll have me versus Karabo.
Yeah, they gotta change the best, you know. Gotta start with the best, eliminate the competition.
More like the easiest. You're a newbie. First working. You had a whole area.
Okay, just you know, I'm a noob, okay? I just started today, so, yeah, still not an excuse, but, you know, I'm getting into the flow of things.
Yeah. And this is house rules, by the way. This is not any professional tournament rule.
Are you stretchy?
No. You can see.
So both of you are just finished, or didn't just finish high school, but like, you finished high school for a year. How has it been chilling outside?
It's been humbling.
What's other happened?
I mean, you know, you're in high school, you think things are gonna go A, B, C the way you plan them, but then...
What you're planning in high school?
Yes, I was gonna plan it, but, you know, once you get out, you realize that... Hi Joe, you're young. You know, things don't go according to plan, but even if they don't, you just roll with the punches.
No, nothing.
I don't think he can multitask.
Wash.
I don't know. It's been chill. It's been chill. You know, college and all that. More books and all that. so you're thinking about a whole lot of things. Life, money, you know, jobs.
But what do you think about that in high school?
Not at the same level as I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah, okay.
Because now you're like, okay, now you're out now. It's you and the world. Yeah, it's no more a whole timetable of a whole day that we plan for you that you have to do. It's like, nah. Now you choose whether you go to your lectures. If you want to wake up in the morning.
How? How? How did it ricochet from two corners and land in the hole?
If you want to wake up in the morning, you wake up. If you do it, you do it. And that's you. Nobody, unless you know your mom and stuff. But then other people like, you know what, races, communes. So they're doing their own
You
thing.
stay home?
Yeah, I stay home. That's
Then the course is name?
Eh?
Which course are you doing?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Ah, the serious ones. Yeah.
Who's done about the serial?
Eh?
I'm doing the serial.
Engineering in general is
I'm
serious.
doing diesel. mechanotechnics.
Isn't that mechanical engineering?
It is. Like,
So why don't you say that?
it's a fancier way. of saying
No,
it.
man, I'm not out here saying I do architecture.
Wait, don't you like that 2 shots?
Yeah? No. Did you sink the ball in?
Yes, indeed. You watched them sink in.
No, as in, the strike was solid.
Yeah, the white went in. Remember my grotesque shot.
What are you looking for?
No.
No, he didn't sink
Yeah,
in.
nothing was sinked in, so you can't play too short. Nothing was sinked in.
No, he missed all of it. Went straight into the hole. What are you doing?
Electrical engineering.
Simple
Do you
answer.
enjoy electrical engineering?
No. I enjoy computer engineering, not electrical engineering.
What's
Is
the
that a
difference?
module?
As in, no, like there are 2 types of. So like with electrical, right, you have the power, so you have the heavy stuff, the ESCOM. Yeah, that's power, and then you have power, and then you have electronics, which is like your TVs and things. And then you have these electronics, which is binary, so like the inside of the laptop coding, and then you have like coding after that.
Yeah.
So that's what I from electronics, and that's what I enjoy. The power stuff I don't enjoy, but it's not too hectic. So like I can manage the power things. So it's not that much of a problem.
So it's no, but I was asking if it's a module. But did I missed it?
No, it's like like you do have electronics engineering and you do have computer engineering as well. As its own course.
Oh.
Did you hear about how BTH is choosing right now?
Hmm?
Like the learners. See the learners that came in at 2011. 2021. 2021. You're 2011.
Yeah.
They don't have the system we had where, you know, you have your first choice, second choice, and then third choice. They actually choose for you this time. We think if you went on doing electrical and you did something like
Yes, we aim to.
automotive.
Yeah, we aim to. I aim to.
But okay, because you have to go like 3 years doing automotive, right? Do you think you would have continued with engineering? Because that's the thing I was asking myself.
Or if you didn't do automotive.
If I didn't do automotive, was I gonna chase diesel engineering after diesel mechanical engineering after?
I don't know. No, I don't think that. Maybe.
I would have dropped out. I mean,
Okay, but the first thing, if they chose for me, I wouldn't have. Yeah, I would have been. Yeah.
I would have been doing something.
I wouldn't like. Yeah. I would have been angry because like the only out of all those options, the only thing I could have chosen there was electronics. I just saw myself doing electronics or physical. Yeah. Other than that, I didn't want to touch anything else.
I think there is an understatement. I just went construction, and if I didn't get that, I was like,
I would have been content with
You know,
construction,
electrical.
electrical.
Did you see how people are
electrical?
like
I would have hated because I remember I was in class in Africa, and then Karabo sort of took out the book and I was like, nah, that's.
Hey, when I saw angles in your textbook, I was like, these people are doing maths.
The
And
side
they still have to redo it in another subject. I was like, nah.
You're solid. Solid.
I'm like, nah, it's not fair. So your courses are like majors and minors? Or is it just you can pick as many courses as you want?
It's just one course. Okay.
So
What do you mean?
I just see. You said you did computer what?
No, what I want. Okay, it's like this. What I mean by computer engineering, I mean that aspect of it. So electrical engineering is like the everything.
Civil engineering is
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
And I'm
it's
studying everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm also studying everything. But I would rather do what I prefer in electrical engineering is the computer engineering part of it.
Like me saying I prefer the design part of it.
Yeah, but I'm doing everything. There's no like split.
Yes. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this guy doing?
Electricals were different.
Yeah, but you know, everything is coming together. Second year now. Probably my last year now.
What?
Yeah.
Same here, probably my last year.
I do ends, I'm not in uni, so.
Probably because I'm heading to the military. I'm tired of school. School is not it. I would rather do
What are you
school.
saying to the people who are watching
Good
now?
luck talking about.
School is not it. That's just the thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like I'm special, but I can't sit on my ass for too long. Right? I learn it differently. I learn at a different. There's different ways to teach me. Right?
Like push-ups.
And no, not just push-ups. But what I mean is that I don't feel like it's enough.
What?
Like,
mean
going to school, sitting down.
Or you want to be active. Hold guns, shoot people and
Not that I want to shoot people, but I think that the way I learn is very different from how others learn. Everybody is the same when it comes to that, but it's. I don't feel I'm getting a lot out of the way they teach us at school, right? I think, yeah, you're gonna learn how to do certain things, the information behind doing those certain things, but then I don't think it's applied. I think in the military is more applied because, engineering is a very key component to keep things running properly. And I won't just be sitting behind the desk all day. I guess I want action. I'm not saying I'm gonna shoot
he
someone.
wants to shoot someone. He wants to be there with the guns and everything. Sneaking. Taking people.
I'm off my game here. No, I was beating them before this started. You lost.
You lost as well. It's a 1-1 belt right now.
Yeah.
You were said to see what's going on.
I am camera shy. This is, I usually have a lot of confidence.
Pretend it's not there.
Things are much easier with talking and playing. Because even me,
Yeah, he waits and thinks and he's like, yeah, I think
things are much
excitement.
different.
I like the excitement and whatever else he said.
Yeah.
You don't like to look at it.
I want to look at it.
You want them to say,
Yeah, I want to look into their souls.
oh,
Look, if you're a deep thinker, like Sebworks here and myself.
what are you trying to say about me?
Hey, you said it yourself. I think before I talk.
Oh, and I don't.
You said that.
No, but why aren't I being mentioned?
Huh?
Why am I not being mentioned?
You want to feel special. You're special. You see, you're left out, so you're special.
Oh,
But
okay.
either way, you need to keep your body busy so that your mind just doesn't wander off on things it's not supposed to wander off.
Sounds like a distraction.
So this is why I choose the military, Books are not enough to keep me at bay. I need to also be physically active.
Yeah, my Karabo thing, I also agree.
You also want to be in the military?
Military is not for me.
Yeah.
I can be, but no.
I also can
It doesn't make sense for me, that's why.
in terms of?
I don't want to be in a situation where there's a war and then I'm sent to fight a war that doesn't make
And
sense.
then you die in 2 seconds. You see what's man?
No, okay. I don't want to be, because let's say you're a soldier, right? You report to a higher authority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
So I don't
a
wanna-
sergeant saying,
I don't want to be in a situation where, let's say, because I'm the type of person who I want to do my things my own way. And then sergeant has its own, so I don't want to be in that type of.
you don't want to
Where
be
they say
basically do this and
Yeah, they say I don't want to be led to die in a war.
yeah, but you have to because
Yeah, that's why I don't want to be in
Yeah, but you think I'm accepting death? I'm not doing that.
That's the reason I don't know.
but it kind of is on your mind.
No, but I do want to be a
I'm
soldier.
playing.
You are playing.
I want to be a soldier. Not only.
I'm a referee.
Let me put it this way: when I thought about going to the SPA, going to the military, I thought about it this way: I want mine. Right?
Fair.
I don't mind.
It's fair. I understand.
I want mine, but then
Yeah.
it's not gonna be my whole career throughout the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It's not happening. It's not gonna be the career that I have hold for the rest of my life. But it's kind of like I'd rather I know how much I'd rather choose going to the military and having a long-term contract with them than the side job right now when I'm young. Than it being going to working at ShopRite for I'd rather choose that because both of them are mundane. They're kind of tedious, but I'd rather choose the military. It's like choose whether to, you know, you're 20.
Run around with guns or sit behind a cashier
Yes.
saying plastic.
Yeah. After the money from the military, I'll figure it out from there. I'm not gonna stay there forever because I don't think I can last that long.
So right now you don't know after the military what you're gonna do. Like
I know what I wanna do.
Which is
Engineering. I can cheese
Oh.
engineering into the military.
okay.
Because
Okay.
when I do that, it's also gonna open up a stream of careers after from it. Because I think it's gonna look good on my resume. Like, hey Baba, I see you were a soldier. You know, I think I'm gonna get first priority if I do that.
Oh. Okay.
Like if it's like you were a soldier or engineer,
Hmm.
I'm most definitely sure I'm gonna get first priority when getting hired at certain places.
I don't know like that.
Doesn't matter if I was getting 60. Doesn't matter if I was getting 60%. I was a soldier.
They rank you via percentages of the military.
No.
Like
No, saying even if you got 60%,
Yeah,
doesn't
I-
matter.
or like
No, in the military, let's say you do.
Yes.
Because even if you got 60%,
Yeah.
you get high percentage. So
Mhm. And they know that you're built for this. The oil, the gears.
yeah.
but I hear you because with me it's much. With me, the only reason I'm in school is because I'm good at it. That's my number one.
Because you what?
Like for me in school, I know the reason I'm in it. A major reason why I'm still in school is because I'm good at it. That's a major.
Yeah.
That's a major reason. If I wasn't, then
And
I wonder if I find it worthwhile.
You say still in school, like you've been there for a long time, my brother.
I'm still in university, but still.
and that's also another thing. As he was talking about. Yeah. Concentrate.
Now yours on.
He knows his skills, right?
Yeah.
I know mine, and I know academics is not one of them. I can get it to a certain level where him going on easy and me going on hard will be at the same level. But then I've realized that my skills lie more on the physical part, on the physical aspect of life. So then rather than chasing being a rugby player, which I don't think is a good long-term investment.
Playing rugby.
Yeah, like I could do that. I could do that, but I want to enjoy my 30s, and I don't think much rugby players or people in physical contact sports enjoy their life afterwards. Of all the concussions.
It was a life.
Yeah, because you do put your body on the line and through some strains. So I don't think it's worth it.
And you don't do that at the military?
The military, it's not like I'm gonna be bashing my head every day. There will be days I'm gonna bash my head, of course.
Specific days.
Yeah, like
Specific days.
Days.
But then like today is bashing your head day.
yeah. And you know the whole thing about war, yeah, there might be there's a possibility that the war might erupt, but
Now we wait 5 minutes.
there might be a possibility that a war might erupt, but I mean with the way things are so advanced nowadays, I don't think presidents are in a rush to get into war. So I'm not.
What's going on in Palestine? Is it what Palestine? You see? You say
No,
president.
even so, that is much more complicated.
Yeah, but I mean he's saying it like
Okay, yeah, but
just wake up and then like
but that one,
when I USA I defeat you.
but then with wars in general, there are a lot of, like right now, there are a lot of wars brewing in the back that could happen.
In the
Yeah.
background.
But even so, I'd rather be the civilian who's been trained to face war than the ones that are just running around not knowing what's happening.
I'm the one who has a friend who's built for the war.
Yeah.
So I'm going to his place and when you do the things.
So it's useful in any way you look at it. I think it's useful. It's a better investment
Yeah,
than
Mm.
if you want to be a superstar, you know, pop star, making money. That's the kind of life you want to live, then okay.
Yeah, man.
But I want to live a relatively chill life.
That's very in contrast to what you want to be. So who's going to chill?
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna say that's a chill life, is me. See me, very chill. Once I get this money, my friend, I'm gonna be living.
But even getting the money is hard.
Yeah, it's like a Kenyan event. We must all go through it. Maybe not all of us. There's those special cases. There's those special cases, you know. Your I don't know, who's a special case? Your Jacob Zumas. You know, anyone who's just handed money in a sense.
But here's the thing, boys. It's boys and girls. Right?
Yeah.
Here's
The
thing,
Sebworks.
specifically to the boys. You're young, bruh. You peak around 36, 35.
86.
You still got time.
What are you doing?
Down to this.
Karabo can't work with that. It's terrible.
Boys, like once I learned this, I think most guys are not willing to accept it.
You took 36.
Huh?
Bruh. 36 too.
36, yeah.
In what sense?
In peak, okay. In terms of, strength, physical prowess, 25. But then I'm talking about in general everything. You have a little bit of everything. You're still youthful, but also you have reached maximum bone density, muscle mass, but also you have enough experience that you're a wise person in the business world, but just living, moving in life. 36 is the peak. You're a man. Like you're a man. Society's like you're a man now.
Does that apply to Ultima makeup?
Well, here's the thing, another thing. You peak around 36, 35. If
No offense. No offense to the guys in makeup.
hey, offense, you need to get it.
I don't know. I was like, hey, I don't know the guys in makeup.
Yes, offense, you need to get it. Around 35, 36. That's when a man peaks. But you have to put in the work to your body, on your mind, on your body, and your soul. And that is the spiritual aspect of it. So if you can do that, if you can always remind yourself of that, then you'll be good. I think a lot of guys could forget this and they don't want to live on the same timing that women do. Yeah, they have to rush it. Around 30, there's no gains for them.
So you'd be fine with having kids at 36?
Yeah.
With a young woman?
As in your first child is 36.
Yeah. My father had me when he was 35 or 36, somewhere around there.
Okay, so
And I thought he was like 20 something when I looked at his pictures.
yeah.
And it just comes to show you. We pick later.
But I guess it depends on the person.
You?
It does.
It depends on the person.
You?
20 something.
Yes, is it? Hey, 36, Jay. I understand peak, Mara.
See, that's
Now there's a serious gap between you and your child.
Your child is 10 years and you're 46.
Yeah.
Okay, but I guess
Yeah, but
that's
depends on the
what
person.
works for you.
Depends on the person.
Because I look at my father's age, right? And for someone who's... Okay, when I look at it this way, he has a lot more patience for me and my brothers because of the age he is in now. Because he got to actually live life, experience problems and ups and downs that when it came to us, children are a mess to deal with. But he was more patient when it comes to dealing with us and also my mother, of course.
Hey, you say that like your mother.
Look, I like my mother, but hey, women are
Women.
yeah,
You hear that?
women are.
I can't say that. I was raised by a single mom, doing the most,
Yeah, you had
So,
your
and she had
as
me
well.
when she was 25. So,
Yeah.
you see? And I feel like, I don't know.
See, that's the thing. I'm 36. 36. I'm saying, I'm just saying that I'm looking at it that way, that
That would be so cool. You could
the
actually
finish line is around 36 so I can relax. Not relax, but relax. And I'll find myself a wife who has reasonably good character, has a great relationship with God, and well, age, yeah, 25. 25.
The only one.
25. 25.
Wait, camera and full and Karabo doing the next time we're on this network, we're sitting down, so please or do anything involved. Look, your game over. Unless you use your voodoo that you used last time. What are you doing?
So I'm out.
What about this whole thing about 25?
Yeah, meeting 25. There has to be an age gap of 10 years. Age gap of 10 years.
Between you and your woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
You and your woman age gap 10?
Yes.
All the
Age start.
all the youngins right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
You youngins right now, I'm not looking at you.
Yeah, he's marinating today. He's waiting for it. Like a pregnant. Outrageous. No, I'm joking.
But it has to be an age gap of 10 years.
But you know what I'm realizing now is that like our experiences are now based on our parents. Because my parents had me when they were young. So I'm okay.
How young is he?
20 something.
Mm.
So that's when my parents had me. And then you were saying your father had you when he was 30. Right.
35. 35. 5 is
And then you're also saying that you were raised by a single mother, so to speak. So I realized that now it's like it depends on how we were raised and everything that shapes your views.
Because
what you are
the gap between my father and my mom is.
No, that you feel is like normal.
Yeah.
Because you see your parents.
Yes, between them. It's 10.
Am I breaking or are you?
Yeah, so Monday. Yeah, girls are not the end all be all. And they know this, but they don't listen. I don't know.
Who? The guys?
Just men. Around 20, 19. You know this, but you don't listen. Yeah.
But hey.
Be what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoy my youth.
Be a motivational speakers for the men out there.
I'm not a motivational speaker for nothing. I'm just.
No, I think you guys see what I see.
I'm a man who's living life, trying to live life righteously, and then, yeah, everything will be worth the.
Speak, you're not playing.
Everything will be worth the work and the patience.
Yeah.
When you get around those ages and you have more options, and I'm not talking about just get work where you want to live, the kind of framing you want to have with your lifestyle. That's what you're supposed to be looking forward to. Not being a boy for the rest of your life. 20 is very young. 20 is very young.
Would you said that in high school?
No, I at 20 I thought I was being a long man. 20 is very young, man.
Yes.
Like you just dancing.
Like it took me the rest of last year to accept that 20 is coming. Like 20 is creeping up on me. And now I've accepted it. I haven't even passed my birthday, but I've accepted that I'm 20. You ask me how old I am, I'm 20.
No, man. Still no care.
So at 15, I thought 20, I was gonna have somebody. That's why I said it was humbling my skin.
You realize you're nobody.
Not only that, but I was like, I'm young. I don't even feel like 25 I'm gonna be. I would consider myself a man. I mean, I am a man, but like a man.
A man.
A man.
Okay.
Yeah, Hey.
The other side work is humbling. What's your view of hard work?
Work.
Okay, wait.
Did you
Hard
say
work.
work or hard work?
Hard work.
Hard work. See, there's a saying that work smart and not hard, don't work hard.
Okay, yeah.
I
Now,
think-
since you brought it up, now both of them, what's your view of hard work and smart work?
I
And
think-
what do you see about them?
Like in general.
In general.
Yeah, with both of them, contrasting both of them.
Well, you work hard.
Nothing. Anything. No.
You work hard so that
I
you
put
know how
one
to
in.
work smart.
This one.
No man, I put this in the smart.
Yeah, I lost.
But yeah,
You work hard, and working hard will teach you how to work smart. That's how I see it. Because then there were times I thought I could cheat life, you know. For example, remember we was
What's your view of working smart and working? What's working smart and what's working hard?
working hard. I'll give you an example. I actually saw this. I
I'm
actually
listening in.
I actually saw this with you. I'll use an example
With me.
between my interaction with you, right? When we were taught by Mr. Mbonani, what grade was that? Grade 10?
Yeah.
Physics 10, right?
Physics.
No, not physics. Maths.
Maths. What was mine?
There was this
We were in
method.
the same class.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was teaching, remember when I was teaching on the board?
There was this method you taught me when it came to factorizing that made so many things easy after that, right? Like I only learned it once, but you'd be surprised how many times I've used it.
I might have forgot that.
But because you used it, you did so many past papers factorizing. You learned how to do that just by yourself, right?
What do you mean by thinking?
Factorizing.
Oh, you mean the plus and the minus?
Yeah, and all
Okay,
that.
right.
And I didn't know how to do that. But then you did that. You put in the hard work to learn how to factorize, and you figured out an easy way to do it. And then you taught it to me. Therefore, it became easier for me. I'll put it that way. You worked hard, and then you figured out an easier way to do it because I'm pretty sure you were there working like, I know, this is boring. There should be a faster way to do it.
So what you're saying is that
Okay,
you
but-
need to work hard to be able to work smart.
Because when you're used to something more and you do it more and more and more, you'll figure out an easier way to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Work
Work hard
to work smart.
to work smart.
Okay, here's my definition of work. Working hard is like putting in the work.
Yeah.
Then working smart is finding the best efficient way to do it.
Yeah.
Then, so then on that factorizing, what I did, I just kept on doing factorizing because there were many problems, factorization. So I just saw like after doing it so long, you just realize you catch it in there.
See what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you worked so hard that you found a simpler way to do it.
But I think that's from seeing the pattern of the work that you're doing
Yeah.
as opposed to.
If there is a pattern.
You recognize the
There's
pattern.
always patterns.
You recognize the pattern, then you found a smarter way to approach it. And
Nothing
that also, I would say, that also applies to physical things like sports. I'll give you another example. Athletics, sprinting. You know, people thought I was just fast, but I had a system when it came to sprinting, especially 200 meters. I realized this when I was sprinting at Bucks every day, and I realized I could not sprint full out the 200 meters. And I realized that there was some point where I had to slow down, but also there was a point where I could slow down, but still be fast because I'm cruising from the momentum I built up through the first 100 meters and around the curve for like 20 meters. 20 meters, I am cruising, catch my breath, revitalize my muscles, and then the last 80 meters, full out, I'm good, you know. So it took me a long time to figure that out. So
I
yeah,
still have 2 shots.
You producing.
so yeah, work hard so that you can work smart. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting because for me, I always saw working hard as it you just grinding,
Yeah.
but then working smart as in finding a more efficient way to do it.
Yeah.
But then now that I'm see, once you work hard, you understand the patterns of the work that you're doing, in a sense.
Yeah.
And then by understanding the patterns, you make it. So the more you do, the easier it becomes, basically.
Yeah.
So now it's not just about you putting the work in. That the more you put in the work, the easier it becomes for you to do.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I was, well, recently I'm also working smart, working hard as in just work, that there's no improvement on the work.
Yeah, I like that with using different methods, whether it be school, sport, gym, also the gym. It's smart.
So I guess I work smart.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. This whole work hard, work smart. I think for me, I just always find the simplest way to do anything. You know?
You're lazy, basically.
Yeah. I get the job done. That's
There's always there's also the lazy ones that know how to work smart, you know? Like, they're so lazy, they're like,
You know what I realized actually is that, let's say a situation comes to you, yeah?
yeah.
You say you're in a situation, right? And then your general thing is to do your
Your life. Your life.
my life.
Down the hole.
Oh my man, I'm
Let's
kidding.
say-
Look how many, look at the ball.
Let's say you're in a situation, right? And you know that situation, let's say 70%. Yeah? In this, okay, let's say we're playing sports, right?
Yeah.
You're playing, and from my life, I'm playing midfield. Yeah? So if I'm playing midfield and then so let's say there's a problem, right? But then I'm 80% of the problem. There's a higher chance that I'll finish the problem instead of finding a new way. So whereas if someone is lazier, they won't have that same, so they'll think of a new way to do it. Whereas with me, I just brute force it because there's no way I'm gonna go around when I'm here, in a sense.
Yeah, I guess there are different alternatives to doing it fast. But then, you know, because then I think it's easier to use brute force, and then when you come to a situation where you really need to think smart and pull back a little bit, it'll be easier for you to try to.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, but I'm saying that it's much. Let's say you're a hard worker. It's much easier to use brute force. Whereas if someone, so now the situation doesn't look that hard. Whereas for someone who's much more behind from you, as in the lazier, that situation looks like a far thing, so they have to think. They are forced to think. So they see. Whereas with you brute
So
force.
lazy people think smart and
Because it's that hard.
effort.
Because the thing is, the bar is that high. Like you have to.
You have to be like, how do I get this in a way that I don't need to use as much strength as he's using? Or
No,
effort.
whatever way, because you know strength is not your way. So whatever way you have to use it. Whereas with me, strength is just. Then in the long run, now I'm much more disadvantaged in a sense because I just brute force my way and I'm in a new situation.
Yeah, but no, I think it's better to be the hard worker, and when it comes time for you to transition from hard work to just to pull back a little bit, it'll be easier for you from a high vantage point to go lower than for you to be at a very low vantage point to try to climb up higher. So
With me, what I've realized, because when I went to PTHS, I'm from a background where I got chess awards, I got soccer awards, I got academics awards and everything.
Flex.
Then, so that's the background I'm coming from. And then PTHS wasn't that. PTHS, the only thing there was academics mainly that they gave you awards for, in a sense.
Did we get awards? Oh yeah, rugby. We got awards.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, coming from that sense, it's easier once things become, let's say, keep on getting awards and everything, it's easier to get arrogant.
yeah.
So now,
But now you must know. You must know. You're trying to teach teachers at school.
Yeah. Hey, this man will go whole paper to a teacher.
No, that's not even.
Be like, hey, sir, look at this. Are you sure? Write it on the board. Do the sum. Be like, you see, this is how I rap. We're all sitting down. looking at our marks.
That's not even
Like, we're not even gonna test it. Because in Banani, there's sometimes he made mistakes. And it's like, if you see I give you an extra mark, we're supposed to bring it. You wanna sit down?
You don't even know the half of it. Like, you would constantly challenge Bonani. And the problem, you would do it close to me. I don't want that. I don't want that beef, Joe. Because we'd be sitting, and like he would give us this hot sum. We would do it, and then
I don't remember much from Banani perspective.
But okay, but Banana taught us twice. He taught us in
yeah.
maths and at grade level. We were in the same class. Right?
Physics.
Yeah, physics and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
You wanted all the smooth when you came to Bonani. Or was it him, just him, or all
it wasn't just him. There was a time. You were in my class in grade 11.
No, you weren't.
There was a time. You remember Caesar?
Who?
Stay
Is the one who speaks like axe? The teacher.
I think so. But there was a time when I think.
And I sat at the back, at the corner.
Yeah, when
In the class next to me is police class.
Yeah.
Yes.
You always like Bonani.
Hey, Van, there I know. There I went, like, there was a memo. I even checked the memo, I'm like, yeah, this memo is wrong.
you did check.
I checked the memo, the memo was wrong, and I went out to you.
But then you just want all the smoke. And the problem was, it was next to me. I don't want these people. Because
Am I playing? Did you think about it?
I don't know, I wasn't going to
Yeah.
Once you have the smoke, once you breathe with everybody, I think the only maths teacher you're like, okay, I'm gonna calm down was Murray.
No, but
But Remy likes.
no, actually, you showed Muremi. Muremi was more chill, so like.
Yeah.
With Muremi, it was more like.
Partners. They were partners.
So it was like, come to me, believe. You wanted to be challenged. That's the thing.
Okay, first thing, Muremi didn't make mistakes, as many mistakes. That was the first one. But then, for me, it was more, I do my work and then I'm out. Okay. I guess the thing that with there, was like term 1 and term 2 was the circuit geometry.
Yeah.
And then it was also during the COVID. So let's say you go to school and you go home, then you stay at home.
That's the best shot I've made today. Did you see that already?
I saw what you did.
Come on.
I saw what you did.
So the Muremi was like you go to school and then you stay at home and then you go to school. So for me, I was like catching up and then I was also being ahead in a sense. So I wasn't like, so let's say you guys would be at term 2, I'd be focusing at term 3.
Yeah, you were ahead. I was like, I don't know how this man does it. Right, but me.
No, that wasn't nothing. Imagine you're in term 2, you're studying work, and he's working grade 10, and he's doing grade 11 work. You know? That's how you know people are at different levels. You're like,
Me as a minimum. Honest.
when it comes to academics, that's where the harmony came from a lot. We're wondering, how do these people do this? Right? And I guess it was the same when it comes to sport, because I never understood where, I mean, I'm a short guy. But, I'm a pretty fast and tough guy. And most people wouldn't know how I do that. I don't know how I do that.
It's because you define the laws of physics.
I just
and
define-
thermodynamics.
Yeah,
my friend.
when it comes to being physical, but then, the academical TT.
What is academic?
When it comes to academics, you know, you'll be getting your 60s, 70s there, and then you don't understand that there's a realm where Karabo are able to just protrude.
Did you want to just achieve the highest? Or was that because it's something you just like doing or wanted to do?
I never liked it.
Is it like a thing that comes easy to you?
Because I knew once I was 50 and above.
How's it varsity? Isn't it worse?
Yeah?
How's it varsity? Isn't it worse?
Isn't it best what?
As in standards. Are you still able to get that 15 and everything?
Yeah.
See, it helps that you were in a technical school because when you get there, you realize so many of these people don't know what they're doing when it comes to the technical subjects. Like EGD, some people are starting Usually, for the first time, see them struggling drawing a hexagon. Tatazini doesn't know how to place a T-square.
With me, I had it easy because from the start, like my father was an academic person, right? So then I started like very early.
Oh.
Yeah, so I started doing sports, started early. But by grade 8, I was getting bored in class.
Wow.
Like by grade 8,
I wonder how that feels, being bored in a maths class. Because it's not challenging enough.
No, I won't lie. First semester, last year, it wasn't even that I was bored. But more like, I'm chill.
Two shots.
It was more like, I'm chill now, you know? I don't have to think as much because I put the work in, you know? I was doing the most. And props to my lecturer because he was actually the first teacher who I was like, yeah, no, this man, he knows what he's doing. And with that being said, him knowing what he's doing, it also helped me know what I was doing, you know? But I think also it was his teaching method. Because I was like, yeah, I messes with the way this guy does it. And for me, I was like, when I stepped into that first semester, I was like, I'm gonna leave everything I know about maths at the door. Everything. Did you get mine?
No, it's mine.
No, it's not your I thought it was mine. But I was like, I'm leaving everything about maths I know at the door. Literally, I was like, every time you do something, and I'll be like, hey man, let's do something. Like, oh, you don't know anything. Let's start all over. And that actually helped. Because I got the highest out of every province of the campuses. I was surprised. I was like, hey man, I remember, I didn't think I'd be able to do such. Even me, I was like, anyway.
But yeah, that one, because even me, I took some of the things I did in high school. Taking some things from high school to varsity, you kill me.
I forced it. See, what is it? When you, I have the formulas in my head. When you're calculating acceleration, the initial velocity.
Can I take motion in one dimension?
Yeah.
2 dimensions.
They were using different variables instead of using the
V.
They were using S.
Yeah, S is for
Yeah, and I was like, no, it's not happening. What I did is I memorized their formulas, the S, what, and I put them side to side with the formulas I learned in high school. And then it came to a point where now I started using my own formulas. Because I was like, nah, I'm not gonna free up memory space for your nonsense. No, because okay, also another thing I realized that I'm good at is memorization. Right? It doesn't take me that long. It doesn't take me that long to memorize something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm so smart with it. I'm not gonna replace information and no, I'm not doing that. Like the whole table, I think I remember showing that I memorized the whole table of the special angles, even though I didn't need some of them.
Yeah.
I'd rather have it that way than to
What?
This is the thing you put me in.
That's exactly what I want to do.
Who's got 3 balls?
Huh?
Who's got 3 balls?
I have 1 ball, or 2 actually.
And he was winning, he was winning.
That's because I started tweaking. You see, I'm tweaking my friends. Once you start tweaking, it's a problem.
But back to what I was saying, with me, so I started early with schooling, even before grade 1, because before that I was playing chess, right? So I started playing, and then I went to, by grade 1 I was going to grade 3 heads, so on. So started from that.
So you knew your strength.
Yeah, so I already went in, I already had it. So then, but then by grade 8, I was getting, by third term, I knew I was tired of the class. I didn't want anything to do with the class. I was tired of school. I was tired of everything. This happened in grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11 as well. Grade 11 there was that RCS thing.
Yeah.
But then grade 12 was different. But like from grade 8 onwards, I didn't really want to do.
Out of all the years in high school, I enjoyed the last one the most. It's between 2019 and 2022.
But yeah, by grade 9, I was saying. So by grade 9, so end of grade 8, I was learning. I was going other. So by term 3, grade 8, man. I was learning on the side. And I ended up in business varsity. I don't know, I ended up in business philosophy, things like that. That's what I ended up in. Then in doing that, that's why I got now the business side of things and everything. And then from there, that's when I also saw like it's not. I started to question whether school was worthwhile.
No, oh.
Okay, see your life. See your life. See your life.
What you playing, John? There's hope. There's hope. Playing t-shirts. There's hope. I'm in a very awkward spot. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Oh.
No, it's one shot. You know that's disqualification.
Yeah?
Running the ball on the thing is disqualification.
I didn't. This is why I say you need to put the rules here. Like, print out the rules, the history, laminate them, and then.
Nah, you don't need to play.
Even this one is one shot. So one shot, because you only play with that.
Is it?
It's mind games, bro.
Yeah. Any significant other in your life? Look at that. I remember see that.
Hey, so the
I got these balls nice. What's going
These girls are doing this.
Is it? You were saying this.
Hey, those animals.
Where is it now? Loser.
Yeah. I'm not a loser.
Karabo going to 5 minutes. 5 minutes before play.
What do you mean girls are problems? You my friend, I should be that. You never, nothing.
What?
Yeah,
Off camera. This is on camera. I'm talking off camera.
Yes.
Get the sauce. Spill the sauce.
Where is going to spill the sauce? If you want the sauce, subscribe to Sebworks Premium. How much you are going to pay?
Private life is off limits.
A young 200.
That's 200.
Yeah, it's a young 200. How much do I think? How much is Netflix?
Netflix is 200.
So exactly, and it's premium. So yeah, hey, to get all the juicy details, guys, I'm opening a channel called Sebworks Unfiltered.
My private life is off limits. Even though I'm in the public space, private life is off limits.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
It's like now you're exposing your family to
Oh.
people on the internet. And that's what it is. Sure, they are good people on here. But
Yeah.
what I'm avoiding is
There's a lot of
That's
creeps
right.
looking at us right
yeah.
now.
So
Creeps. That is nearly. That is nearly creeps.
Okay, the blame is getting in the way.
You know, if you lose and you took that much, it's gonna be a sad time for you, man. It's gonna be sad time.
Everybody's watching.
Come here. I After I beat Karabo, this is
Ow!
we are off to a beautiful start. I'll tell you that. Off to a beautiful start. Like, you just have bad luck with this.
Ain't no such thing as bad luck.
The sponsor why when did you guys start?
And it was a too short because you sound.
No. Nothing is inside.
How is it? You see why you need the How?
How did you guys start sports?
Sports. Yeah, mine is actually a funny story. I would have not. I would have not continued done sports if it wasn't for this one fateful day in primary.
Again.
No. You guys are not that special. What happened is
Take the
I
ball
was a very short man, right? And this started with track and field. Huh? I was a very short man. Okay, primary I was very short. So my school, for some reason, had a prejudice on short people and not having them play sports because they didn't want us to be fast. And, you know.
That's crazy.
And then one day we were in an athletic event, but they didn't want me to run.
You're like the underdog.
So I cried, of course.
What grade was this?
Like grade 3, grade 4, somewhere there.
You said grade 7.
But now that you think that grade 7 is young, like the kids, these people. Because I remember when I was in grade 5s, lower, I look at grade 7s like, damn, these are the big kids. Then you get to grade 8, you're like, nah, they're kids. The big ones are my tricky ones because our matrix were so tall back then. Like these
We
tall.
still are actually, because now we look at a grade 8.
Yeah, but when I was in grade 8, the matrix at that time, you know, those people were, yeah, they were tall. Even the women were like, yo.
No, but like Tech, ne? Tech. You see Mike, ne?
Yeah.
Mike was tall.
Which
But
one
then
is
now,
Mike?
from PTH, there was like grade 11, grade 12.
The athletic one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you see, he was tall, but now he more or less his height. So I mean, it's still the same.
Yeah.
It's just that they look taller to you.
Me, I was like this. I was looking around like this.
Actually, to tell the truth, because remember we had a president, his name was Don. Yeah,
Was it the buff shirt?
No, he was like a very skinny guy.
Skinny.
Yeah, skinny, had dread.
Well, the governor thing was vice president.
Yeah.
So there's, I think it was P or something.
Right.
Some P or something.
And then I met him at the gym, and
He was young.
he wasn't that tall or that big. Hey, so you guys like, there's just a lot of power.
Now I'm gonna have the 2 shots.
Yeah, I said.
There's a lot of power. I need.
No,
There's a lot of power. I need too much. I cannot just concentrate in one stick.
But yeah, you're telling us about your.
So I was short. My school didn't want me to embarrass them because they didn't think I was a fast starter. I went home crying and I told my mother. My mother told my father, and then my father went to school. He's like, hey, I need to let my son run. They're like, we thought because he's like a big mean, we didn't want him to cry if he lost and all that.
And he cried.
I cried, but not because I lost, because they didn't want me to play. And then the second meeting, they let me run. This was like a school sports thing in our houses. I ran and I came out number 1. And I was short compared to all my other kids. But I know how I won because the tallest guy fell. So still a win. Still a win.
Karabo sabotaged the match.
I did sabotage. But no.
Like my ball shifts the teacher. Because it means you hit my ball.
So I ran and I started running. I was pretty fast for someone of my stature. And then, of course, as I continued jumping from school to school, I still continued with sports, and I started doing a lot more variations of track and field. And then high school came about, I started experiencing other sports, soccer, professionally. I had the teams for soccer, but not all the teams, okay? I had the stuff, but not all the stuff, okay? Like, hey, even if I was not a good shot, I put in the work, okay? So
Technically, I met Karabo through sports.
yeah.
Because the first day I met Karabo was the athletics. They were already in our athletics, like academy shirts. And then they put us in teams because we were both green. So they put us in teams for the leg race thing. And I don't know if I walked up to you or you came to me. Grade 8, yeah. I don't know if I walked up to you or walked up, but somehow we were together, right? And so now we're here with this guy, and they want us to do like a tied leg race. And then our mothers are there,
We cheated in that game.
What do you mean?
I'm saying we cheated.
How?
Like usually people just do it stumbling around. We were like, we gotta jump.
We started the whole thing. We're working together. We realized, no, this is how we started doing this. And nobody said anything. So we won, and I think for the rest of the day we started like chilling together. And besides, in class, grade 8 and 9, for most grades that involve like alphabetical order class list, he was next to me. So whatever groups we'd be in, we'd end up together because I was what, number 11 or 12.
I knew always.
But I know if it was groups of 4 together, 3 together, 2 together, we'd always be together. So every time we're like this. And that's how me and Karabo met.
Because also met you guys together.
Yeah. When did you meet us?
Grade 9. No, I think I met. Yeah, grade 9. Like properly.
Grade 9?
I saw you guys there in athletics because I knew Emmanuel, right? And then and then Emmanuel knew Karabo from the running.
Emmanuel is the tall guy, right?
Yo,
What?
Emmanuel was always
What? Why is he laughing? Isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, manje. Apparently that guy knows me from like my grade R. Cause he saw me. How he knew me was like he knew Karabo, and obviously because Karabo's friend is gonna know me. So he's like, aren't you empty? I'm like, hey, who are you? He's like, yeah, you ain't happy kids. And I was like, what? I was like, huh? Who the hell are you? Because he took out my crazy name. You know how crazy that is. So I'm like, Then he was like, yeah, I remember you and your girlfriend. This guy knows my name. I'm like, I don't remember my name like this. But then I took out like my whole thing and I was like, sure. You know, and I was like, yeah. Then that's how I mean, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Whatever.
Took out my whole crash. How?
But I think I saw Karabo there. And then
Wait, relax.
but I saw Karabo then, and then we probably became friends in like grade 9.
Yeah.
And he also joined soccer with the athletics as well, and he joined soccer.
Soccer was rough for me.
Is it?
Here's the thing, right? Street soccer and soccer are not the same thing. To me, they're not. They're not the same. I was so used to a soft ball, you know?
Yeah.
That when I got introduced to an actual hard ball, I was like, this thing's gonna break my
Yeah.
Because I had the stamina, I had the fitness, but ball control,
You were like the buff one in the team.
What?
Yeah, and then soccer players usually have like a much more similar look. When he was there.
I was the buff one in the team. Even when I was running, you could see this one is like an athletics guy. It's not like it's soccer.
You missed all your balls.
Yeah.
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 So was he that bad at soccer?
I was trying. Okay. You guys see. I got good. From where I started, I got good. But then I still lack confidence. I know when it comes to soccer, because confidence is a big thing when it comes to soccer.
Yeah.
You need a lot of confidence to.
Don't you need a lot of confidence at any sport?
No. Yeah, you need confidence in soccer. But there's some people who are overconfident, but you can see they can't play.
I wasn't.
So you need skills as well. Because you can see. Because for me, I'm like silent confident in a sense, so I wouldn't make a lot. But then when I'm playing, I know I can play. That type of thing. And then I show myself to. So I let the play dictate how I am. So I'm like the quiet. So on the field, that's when I play and then I dictate terms. But outside the field, I'm quiet and everything. But then find guys who like, that we can see that they're confident, but then when they start to get the ball, they can't play it all.
Yeah, I think I like the confidence with results. Like,
Sure.
I can only be confident at something if I know I produce good results when it comes to it. So that's how. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't produce good results when it came to soccer because I wasn't really that confident.
For me, it was more proving myself. Because, like, isn't it, there's everyone else who's talking. But then, so there's like, it's like, you know, that thing where I don't have to say it, but both of us know I'm good, so I'm better than you. Yeah. So that proves it.
So you're showing them with action or I'm doing this.
So even both of us, so you can say everything about everyone else, but you know, everyone knows that.
Yeah, that guy.
When we're playing,
Yeah, him.
That type of thing.
Yeah, him. Yeah, no, I get it.
And then I kind of found my.
So you guys made it to e-soccer?
Okay, so isn't it, I did athletics, I also did athletics, I also did. So it's like, we became friends through.
No, we actually met before soccer.
Yeah, we met before, but then the time we actually properly became friends. But then before, I knew Karabo around and everything. So even in grade 8, in grade 8 I saw Karabo around. So I knew him.
In grade 8 what?
In grade 8, like I saw Karabo around, I think he saw me around. But then we actually probably became friends in grade 9.
In grade 9. No, then I met you
When in the same class.
in the same class in grade 9. But did I talk to you like that? If we were in the same class, did I talk to you like that?
I don't know, but like, you always do Karabo, so that,
Yeah, I mean, and plus grade 9, that's when we became media monitors. So now I was like, that's where I met the couple of them. But me and him didn't become friends until early 2020. When we started having the extra classes together. Yeah. Then I was like, oh, this is peak. This is cool.
And I found rugby. I also really think I was going to be a rugby player. At first,
I made a deal, no rugby.
I didn't know what rugby
Why?
was.
Why did you make it?
I like my bones where they are.
We made it all right. As you know, missing.
Big Chuck got his arm broken.
Yeah, that's because Big Shark played like every match was his last. And him, really, he's like a big rugby enthusiast. So it was like, you know, I was there because I like the sport and it was chill, and I was doing something physical and the fitness as well, because rugby really like made me wanna start doing the fitness and everything. So yeah, but as to how I started rugby, Shark again. You see, he came to me I think around grade 9 or 10, and he was like, "Yeah, MG, can you please join the rugby team?" And I was like, "No, no, thank you. I am okay." He's like, "Please, Joe, we need a team. We're missing. Coach is gonna what." I'm like, "No, I don't want." I was adamant on not going. And then
How did you join then?
I really don't know. I don't know if it was. Then I joined before you.
You joined before me. I remember it was trials.
Yes, okay, yes.
No, but I joined the team like grade 10, grade 11. Because I think you had like
10
2.
was COVID.
Okay, but you had like 2-3 years before Karabo joined.
Yeah, I think 2021, 2022, yes, I was there. Mainly 2022, I was really in there. So, I think we started playing rugby with Ulushas Cause
Who's you're playing?
yes.
Yeah, with Lucius.
Cause I was with Lucius and my partner and they doing the things. So during breaks, you know, some bring a ball and we play touch rugby. And then someone now it's like, okay, I'm playing touch rugby. Now they see me running around. They're like, hey Joe, you should come. I was like, I'll try. And then I ended up joining, and now I became rugby.
With me, it was rugby, because okay, so I did chess first, right? Then in 2012.
Is that a t-shirt?
Yeah. So around 2012, I did cricket. That's when I started playing cricket, right? So with cricket, it's like generally with white people, with Afrikaners, basically, they have like for their children, they have cricket and rugby. So let's say in one season, let's say between the cricket season. So let's say between like October to March as cricket season, and then from like March, then winter season, that's when we play rugby. So that was so I always saw rugby there, but I knew I'm not gonna. I always so from a young age I always said I'm not gonna play rugby. So for me, and especially then, it's about making it pro because then it was like under 9 and 11. So it was about for me I always had that thing, even if I always knew I'm not gonna play.
Yeah. Our pro related, I know I was in rugby because it's a sport and I wanted to be fit and I wanted to play. And I was like, why not, right? But the whole professional thing, I started thinking about it when they chose us for Blue trials.
Yeah.
And they were like, me. I was like, ain't no way. And then that's when I was like, nah, but is this something I actually want to do? Like, would I consider rugby as a professional career? The answer is no. Those people are monsters. I came back at the head out and I was like, nah.
Yeah, but so that's from like under 9. That's what like under 9 and 11. That's when they were training. Because I could see them, let's say I would train cricket. They were training for clubs and everything.
And then comes this one and he starts playing. Then he was around my winger, positions and then Chigi, I missed one match there. One joke. He becomes wing. I'm like, no, not wing, block, my position. I missed one match there. Must see you. Like there was no
the way they came to that, they were like, where's your friend? I'm like, who? They're like, my friend, my dude. Like, I think.
Who was asking? Was it Coach Fraser?
No, it was the black one. He was black, too.
Which one?
Like Peter. Coach Peter.
Oh, the jumped one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like he was buff. It was like that. You know, people who bulk, they just have meat in all the weird places. Well, not weird, but like, they're just meat, Joe.
So he's like, who is your friend? Like,
Was he the one who played for our school before?
He was, I don't know what it was. But yeah, what about it? Oh yeah, he was the one who asked. Because he knew me. And me at practice, I'll make sure I'm seen doing something. So, and also you need a lot of determination for like practices because now they are testing your stamina, they're making all these other things, they're tired. So now people would like start, doing slow things, so I avoid things that piss off the coaches. So finally he was like, yeah, I see potential in you, nah. And then obviously in the match I show up, I do the thing. One day. One day. Carry on.
I was looking for this guy, right?
You're looking for me?
Yeah.
What?
He was looking for you.
Oh.
Then when he came back, he was like, like he was looking for someone else to cover his position. It's like, yeah, go there, they joined this one. So I go there, I joined them, and then somehow I started playing that position.
I come back. Yeah, Karabo's low. I'm like, how? I missed one day, just one day. I was really sick. And even if I came back, I still wasn't fully well. But I was like, I'm gonna play now.
I think there was a time when you were like very sick, I think I remember.
Yeah, I wasn't well that time.
He was really angry at you. I'm not gonna lie, he was angry at you at that point. Because then he would be like, you missed practice, I'll show you me.
You must chill out. Me must
You miss practice? I'll show you.
I only miss practice.
So which position did you play?
Oh, yes. No, but I told someone that I've read I'm not fine. I don't know if it was Franco or that other muscular guy. I was like, hey, I'm not feeling well. I told him, like, I was like, Coach, apprentice me, I'm gonna die. I'm not fine. I'm coughing in my lungs, and if I do something active, my breath is gonna run out quickly, right? So I was like, no, I'm not gonna make it. Like, you know, if you're not here, you're not gonna come to me, man. And I was like, fine by me. I understand. I won't force myself. It's fine. So now I'm guessing that man, because he wasn't told about me, now I have beef with him. So yeah, now I had to like push punches like, you guys are two good lock players. You're gonna have to compete with each other. Now every practice it's me and Karabo. I'm like, it's like, hey, if like that's how you motivate us. You'd be like, hey, Karabo, if you don't catch the ball, I'm putting MJ. Me too. Like, hey, MJ, you're missing the ball. You want Karabo to come in?
We were fighting for that ball in the air. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's what I want to see.
But we were definitely a dangerous mixture when it came to the game. Whenever we were playing love together.
Which position is lock?
5 and 6, I think. You missed it. When is that game? It's 5 and 6.
My base 5 and 6.
Yeah?
Where's 5 and 6?
You see in the scrum, right?
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, right? Then the 2 in between.
Okay.
Moves like a thing like this. Yeah. That's and we're playing 10s also. Let me reach the semi-finals. When I finally I was like, that's cool. I was like, oh, it's a 2-shot. I was like, oh, gonna win. Oh, let me kill. If I ever see
You cheated.
I have a friend from Langus. I have a friend from Langus.
him as well. When I catch you, Ricky,
The man there.
I was like, no way. No way.
Like, we can take a look. That loss was.
The thing is, we played them already, right? In one of the previous
Yeah,
matches.
I remember.
And we lost.
And then you went to them.
Yeah?
And then you went to them. Right? So like they played to teach us and then you went.
Yes, and when we went to them, it was like a whole imbalance of strength all of a sudden. I'm like, they scored the first 2 goals, right? The tries.
Right.
I was like, yeah.
So 10 not.
Yes. And I was like, okay, maybe we're just warming up. And remember, I was in Karabo was in for my position. I was sitting there, I was like, half time now, it's my turn. So I'm sitting there watching. Every time the ball is ending up that side. I'm like, what's going on? I started looking at the players properly. I'm like, these guys ain't playing with us the last match. Who are these people?
Physically, they outmatched us.
I was like,
Physically, they outmatched. We had the skill, but what's the skill without skill? Strength?
I think Bishop came with a broken arm.
yeah.
But people were getting out like this.
Yeah,
Getting out
injured.
like this.
By the time I went in, I think, what's the guy, is it the scrum half?
From their side.
No, from our side. They had our scrum half.
Who is it? Where is it?
I think so. But yeah, they injured him badly. And like they had to pick him up in a stretch. So now by the time I got in, I was just putting people down. I was like, I don't care if you win anymore. We lost the game. Just taking every big guy I can see. You have the ball, I'm putting it down. Like, and usually I have that fear of, hey, what if I get ran into? But that day I think I was just angry. So I was like, nah, there's no way you're gonna head out boys like this. And come out looking nice. So yeah, every person I was putting them down. And this was semi-final.
I felt that loss.
We
felt it.
We felt it. Like, and after the match, I don't remember we like gave each other output hands and outfits and everything. So now they're celebrating. Well, now we have to do the whole team meeting again. People wanna cry out like even me like that
People
day.
cried. People
That,
cried.
yeah,
People cried.
that day I was holding tears back and I was like there. And Petro was there watching the match as well. My mom was there, everyone was there. And now I just there taking in the loss. People crying, heads down, they're like, hey guys, chins up and everything. They're trying to motivate us, but it doesn't change the fact that, hey, we get back to school, they're like, they cheated. We're like,
I felt my body was in ache. Everybody's body had to be in ache.
all the injuries it took for them to cheat. No man did it. Then they still wanted us to come back and play sevens. And I was like, they were on me and Karabo. They were like, guys, we need you for sevens. I was like, hey, it's freaking time. I'm focused. Yeah, that's nice. In this same finals, we did the most. But now, me and focused, guys, I can't. I really can't. And they showed me how much. But I was like, nah. Like, even when I saw their match list, it was hectic. The sevens now need like super stamina, and I don't have that, especially if it's full field. So I was like, hey, it's gonna be too much.
You were looking at it. You were looking at it.
I was building for you guys.
Actually, it was just another exam. Just with more spice. Yeah. Just another exam.
So sitting in the hall didn't change anything. Sitting in the hall didn't.
I don't remember doing anything. The only thing I cared of, I remember about prelims and exams is that the only subject I'm stressing about was Afrikaans. Because now it's serious now. I need to know what words mean. There's no, mini thing that they can say, this might come out. It's like, no.
Oh yeah, and that's even fun with you too. As you practice.
Yeah,
You guys, that's fun. We had Miss Smith. And Miss Smith was serious about like, awake and everything. And I was like, nah.
They did us.
I have to do the
They were
work.
giving us answers for 8, 9, 10, 11, get to 12.
They're like, yeah, now you guys have to study now.
No, but I told them,
Yeah, familiar is top notch. No hate to Miss Smith, but it's top notch. And then I remember we had like paper 2 to write.
Paper 2 is the poems.
Oh, then it's not, it's paper 1. The one where
Comprehension.
feeler was there, right?
Feel like paper. Yeah, feel like paper 2. Feel like paper 2. The poems.
So it's right. Yeah, so I come to school, I'm like, let's do this. I'm ready for feeler. People are reading poems. I'm like, what's going on? Like, because everyone is in their mini groups, right?
Yeah.
They're coming there in the morning, I'm tired. I get there, people are like, hey, he's cut. What was that?
Yeah,
I'm looking, I'm like, guys, isn't it feelers again? They're like, no. I'm like, yeah. I see Mauritius doing the thing they do when they sit together and start like looking at notes. I'm like, hey, I need to know what these words mean very quickly. At least if I know what they mean, I can zam or something, So I did that.
But isn't feel and poems the same? It's the same to be honest. Because feel like first question 1 is like feel, and then you put your poems.
Oh, it was essay, comprehension, and language. So feeler and oh man.
Feel with poems. Because feel is your book.
Oh, then I got my story wrong. It means I was ready for paper 1. The one with the
Comprehension.
Yeah, with the comprehensions, these language questions.
Yeah.
I was ready for that. Then people are reading like poems and all that.
So you done the wrong paper.
So I was like, what I was going in here, And like I watched videos the day before and I was like, I'm ready,
You studied the wrong paper.
Wrong paper. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this. But I made it. And I was just ready for a pass. Because I was like, guys, as long as I pass Afrikaans, I don't care with what. But as long as I pass, I'm fine. Because now Afrikaans fail is not my strong suit. When I came out fourth term, I see the 40 there on the dot. And I was like, I made it. And then I was like, at least if term 5, I can just go from that 40. Oh, term 4.
That's good,
I was like, term 4, if I can just increase it by 10% and get it to 50, I'll be fine. Guess what?
You did it.
I did it! When my report, the only thing I'm proud of on my report, my trip report, is my Afrikaans. Because I literally raised it from a 40 to a 50 on the dot. And I was like, yo, I'm a top G. I don't know how I did it. I was like, I know what I'm doing. So the rest I don't care. That's goes in, my friend. Is it a 2-shot?
No, I don't even forgot.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing a Karabo speech.
I was like, nah. Africans is just all I care about. You? You?
For me, it was like, I did June. So I had June, I don't know how I passed, but I don't know how I passed with such good marks.
This is the opportunity of life.
You don't know how what?
How I passed with such good marks.
Hey, you lost? Did he touch his ball? Huh?
I think so, yeah.
Well, you can feel free to put my ball in for me.
But I don't know how I passed June with such good marks.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
You lost.
But that was a good shot.
Prelims, I don't know how I. Prelims was more. Because with June, we still had teachers sort of like setting the paper and everything. Whereas with June, with prelim, I had to like understand. Prelim was different because that's when now from the department has its own papers and everything.
Yeah.
So I was studying that how it works and everything. That's how I was doing prelims. Then I had finals. But it was like a hectic time for me.
Hey,
It was a bit.
in terms of.
So like that, first I was finding out. It was studying actually. Studying was the hectic part. So I was one hectic part. And then I had this thing, right? So there were like top 3 of each school in maths and science, right? I had to go, so we had Saturday classes for me. So I went to Karabo, Malowa was there. Yeah.
Oh no, we're competing for the championship. I beat Karabo twice, you beat us, 1-1. So you have 2 on your belt, I have 2. You, my friend, oh man. Well, that's okay. 11.
Yeah, we were there, but the problem was during prelims.
Yeah.
That time, so I didn't study properly. I could feel I didn't
For
study.
everything or like one specific thing?
For most, I think for like the maths. So
I
like,
think I'm fine.
no,
Oh.
this is not the theory.
Yeah.
So, because I think we had Elo, because Elo was on a Monday, right? But then on the Saturday I had the class, and that class was like a physics class, and that physics class was like the whole day. So my Saturday was gone. And Sunday, that time I had not slept as much, and I studied the whole Elo thing, for the whole year I studied it like the day before. I just remember feelings being hectic.
People are crying, Karabo part 2.
It hit.
Oh.
It hit.
He's disqualified, so you win.
Yes, no, that's fine. Just like, hey, that's the review.
You hit the effect.
Let's go. Hopefully it's safe.
Same hole. I landed in the sea.
I'm proud of you, bro.
How was feeling?
Prelims. I mean, to me, exams are just exams. They were native.
So even if you were in the hall, it didn't matter. It didn't change. Being in the hall didn't change.
I'd sleep sitting up straight because they didn't allow us to lay on the table. So I learned how to sleep like sitting like this. And then once they say time's up now.
Prelims were longer, right?
Long now, dude.
Like we had more marks in the prelims.
What? What are you
I don't know. I just remember prelims being more uncomfortable.
More uncomfortable, shut up.
Okay. Because I thought more marks, more hours, which is why.
Oh, you mean the paper being more marks?
Yeah.
One in the same. I don't know.
I don't know, but prelims, the finals were pretty much the same to me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try you. You guys want me to lose, man? Why is there so much silence? Yeah.
Like lately on my mind, what have you guys been having lately on your mind?
YouTube.
YouTube?
You know, I came back from my the third. On the third, all I've been doing is YouTube.
Yeah. How so? Like YouTube, how? Like researching or just trying to?
I don't actually YouTube. I haven't researched anything.
Yeah.
Like all my videos, all my newsletters, I haven't researched.
Yeah.
So this point, I still don't know how to properly research for a video. I just write down with feel and then. So I haven't done any proper research. But like you see, I film, I edit, and then also.
But I'm talking about like theme. What has been the theme lately for you?
Used to work.
Never
recently. Yeah.
Work.
The theme.
Theme, like I think
Theme of what?
like everybody always has a seasonal theme where maybe for the past 3 months you've been focusing on the dangers of
Of driving.
something like that.
What?
Or maybe like benefits of, because lately for me the theme has been vitamins.
Good shot. What?
That's what I'm asking, like the theme for the past however months, even a year.
Preparing for the university.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. My theme has just been to cruise through my life and just, take it in.
What do you guys think about 20s?
I think get
me and
money.
him just going to 19.
Yeah, but
So
like, have you thought about that? Don't forget.
19 is fun. Like I'm still dealing with 20 before.
Why are you exposing my age like that? Don't do that.
You know what? He'll look it out.
This man was studying on over 20. So 20 is not. I think, man, I'm getting. I'm getting like being in a proper relationship, like an actual thing, an actual like proper relationship. I'm like, me and this person are together. We move as one, equally yoked. That's what I want.
Madness.
What do you mean madness?
Like, no offense to you girls.
Everything taken, take when you take.
Actually, offense. Take it with spice and salt on the side. It's another sauce.
But yeah.
Well, like for the past few months, actually spanning from last year, 20, especially now since we're entering,
What do you mean?
like entering our 20s. That's what's been on my mind. And I mean, last year I wasn't accepting of it. This year I've accepted. Because here's the thing, I always had this idea that everything has to be figured by 20. And it continued even.
Every game just don't.
Even late 19s, teens, late teens, it continued as that. And now that we're entering, I want to get the best of my 20s, man. I'm looking at my 20s in a different light, Ever since I got into the information that, the way men develop and the way women develop is different and how you can use it.
So what were you thinking before?
Before, I thought I had to have everything sorted by 25, 22, 23.
No, but now you're saying that men and women are different.
Because I always saw it as, I wanna, in terms of whether it be dating, to put it in a more layman term, is that I've seen that we develop very differently, right? And also, I've had a awakening to a different way of looking at relationships between men and women.
What are you?
Nah, don't take these girls seriously, especially at our age. There's a lot of smart ones out there.
I think there's a misconception between like how people should take their relationships. Because now I get these hookup calls, and not everyone's like men are trash, women are trash.
No.
But who's winning here?
No, I don't see it as men are trash, women are trash. The whole theme was 20s. All I'm just saying is that
I feel like you in my hands are bad luck. Keep touching this. But yeah.
I see them in a different light, not only relationships, but just how life is gonna go on for guys in general. You know? I no longer think I should rush the way I used to rush things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'm not putting
No, I'm thinking of it. Carry on.
Yeah, so the theme I had in mind was 20s and how to actually enjoy them, to make the best of my 20s. Because usually a lot of people think that for drinking, doing as many compulsive things as you
Enjoying
can.
your life.
Yeah, because I think you can enjoy life, but people have twisted the idea of what enjoying life is, or enjoying your youth is. It's doing as many mistakes as you possibly can. Well, there is an aspect to that is true.
I really don't think so.
What do you mean? I'm on fire. I'm in the zone. Oh yeah.
There is an aspect of that is true. That you shouldn't be making mistakes, but mistakes that will only further your wisdom. I want to be wise.
I don't know, because from what your view isn't necessarily, it's a top-down view, as in it's from someone who's from, let's say, 25, 30-year-old. So the average, if you let an average child be, basically, they will not fall into drinking.
If you let an average child do what?
Be.
Like do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it's natural for them to fall into that.
Category.
It just happens. Like if you're looking for play, pleasure, that type of, it just happens. You fall into that thing. Whereas from where now you're looking at life from it.
I actually know where it started, to this type of thinking. We were doing Dorian Gray.
I'm listening. I'm gonna see where this is gonna go.
Okay, what do you mean? What type of thinking was?
The type of thinking of
Hedonism.
or hedonism, but relating it to my 20s, to people's 20s.
For you.
Because I always had an image of Dorian Gray being like in his 20s, even though they told us that he was something.
Someone right now is searching what hedonism is.
Yeah. And oh boy, so many thoughts.
So like for you, you saw Dorian Gray and that's when you realized.
When I saw Dorian Gray, I thought, if I was put into the same position, how would I really live my life? Right? Because Dorian's life was, his lifestyle was on a silver platter, right?
Yeah?
His life was ended on a silver platter. Yeah, granted, he sold his soul for that. But I started thinking about how am I 20s going to work? And then, I adopted the idea that
What did
Just to work first. Me, I play fair, guys. I don't cheat me. I play. If I told you the stories, I'm not cheating helps, man.
if I told you the stories of MJ.
I
But I accepted the idea of sacrificing most of your 20s. I've been talking to a lot of older men last year, and I would ask them questions about how are your 30s, you know? They don't feel like they've gotten older. They feel like they're still young, just like they've gained more experience in work, just learning to be patient. And I'm looking forward to my 30s, even though I've just entered my 20s. What do you all think? What do you all think?
Your points are hard to pick apart.
But I know I'm old.
As in no, as in if you were talking on one thing, I could pick it apart because you went into 20s, right? Then you went into so you went into 20s and 30s, that's age difference, and then you went into sacrificing your 20s and work and everything. So like there's so many
layers.
Not layers, but like the way it's all
Scrambled.
So it's hard to pick apart. But then like first, I guess what I pick apart first is like I don't think from the way I see it, I don't think if you let's say you're putting in the work in something, I don't think you're sacrificing your 20s because let's say even when
We're all back at the same spot.
So even when you're older, okay, for me the question is what are you gonna do with your life? No, that's the first thing. For that, and then the way you find that is through doing something.
I want to be a family man. I want to be a family man.
But even as a family man, there has to be something you're gonna do day to day to day to day. That day to day to day is work in a sense. So you can't exactly say but it's more like finding what you're gonna do with your life and what your life and meaning your life has.
I'm gonna make my family my life, but for now, I wanna do something that's gonna benefit them, and that's why in turn I say sacrificing my 20s.
Okay, but you're a traditional person, right?
Yeah?
You like tradition, you're a traditional person.
Yeah.
So falling into that culture, the man is generally someone that goes and does something for the family. And the woman is generally the one that takes care of the children. So what I'm saying, even if you stay in the family on the side, you want to need something to do. So as well as let's say you're staying on the forest chopping trees, whatever, you want to be the side activity that you put some your
and that's why I plan to figure that out in my 20s. And I'll have fun. I'll have fun with my family in my 30s. That's what been occupying my mind.
But what better is just doing work, right?
Yeah.
There is also a sense of fun in it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have fun, but fun in the ways that I don't add what I cannot take away.
You don't slow yourself down.
Yeah, I don't slow myself down. No, I don't add problems that are gonna slow me down or that I can't take away.
Well, that I see it as what you do, whatever you do, either gives you something or takes you away. There's no middle ground. So whatever you're doing, whatever. So every choice you make, it's either gonna move you forward or. So even if it's maintaining what you have, that's still moving you forward.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be going back. So it's a choice between is what I'm doing moving me forward or is it moving me back?
I'm planning to enjoy youth, but also I'm enjoying youth, but I'm also looking forward to just being an old man with grey beard, grey hair, children running around.
I also don't think about that for now. Yeah. Like for now, it's a YouTube thing and everything. But after the YouTube, like literally, after the YouTube, maybe start some businesses on the side. But after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do life-wise.
I'm gonna content. That's what I'm. And I'm
YouTube
sure
content. You wanna create content?
Nah, I'm not on YouTube level yet. Like I said, I'm still on TikTok.
Just build the subscribers, man.
Nah, hey, YouTube must wait. The thing is, when I start YouTube, I want to have like a solid idea of what I want to do. So right now, right, I have this whole skits idea floating in my head. It's still an idea, but sooner or later I'm going to put it into action. But when I do that, I'm gonna be posting it on a platform where it's gonna gain attraction. And so the more attraction I have, then I move those people to YouTube and do bigger stuff like starting a podcast if I want to. You get me? Then we already have a bigger view people watching. Yeah.
Bigger audience.
So
Bigger audience.
bigger audience, and yeah, then obviously there's also gonna gain more attraction like from doing like snippets from podcast and putting them on the channel that's on TikTok or Instagram. Gains people. Because at the end of the day, like as much as I'm doing it for fun, I'm also thinking about the money. I'm thinking about the money. I'm not trying to make in some ever. And also because me, naturally I'm a creative person. There's creative stuff that I want to do, whether it's go to more dance battles or paint and start selling stuff, or writing a book, because I never thought I'd want to write a book. But now because I'm writing I write poetry, so I'm gonna have a book. So that's where I'm looking at right now. And I used to think I can dodge maybe like the work stuff, but I think I have to go through the work stuff so that I can do the things I want to do, So
I will say you can't. Like many things. It's funny how during high school there are many things you say you never do. Like even me, I've always had YouTube has always been on my mind. Not in the sense of starting as creating something, but I've always watched YouTube. It's always been on my mind. Even then, like book or writing a book, it's been there, but it's not been like serious. Whereas like
even me, I'd say I never read a book. No, I read poetry.
So like once it's been on my mind, but like once in, it's funny how like after you leave, you're sort of forced to make the choices. Forces you to make the choice that you are.
Your thoughts are running hardcore time. And the thing is, when I started writing poetry, it wasn't like I'm studying poetry to write poetry. For me, it was a form of expression. I was thinking a lot all the time, so what better way to put it into words? And I'd literally write a paragraph of just words that rhyme, because I like poetry that rhymes, so I'd write everything I was thinking but make it rhyme. And then I was like, yeah, that's what I think. And then I also made edits as well, so I'd like put clips together, put music that suited the poem I was writing, and then I post it. But on my WhatsApp, that time I was strictly on WhatsApp. And then as time progressed, and I also put Toho in the picture, because now when we're together, we're thinking about too many things. So it started being like I think I want to make it more structured. And now as a person who hates structure, commas and exclamation marks, I hate it. I hate it. And I was like, I can do this in a more formatical way, right? It doesn't have to be like a solid or whatever, but it can be something that I find comfortable in how structured it is, right? And that's how I started structuring my stuff. And I realized I could put so many thoughts and ideas into a properly structured thing. And even if it doesn't make sense to the viewer, it's at the end of the day poetry. And I'll have to explain to you what the hell I meant by the sun was falling or something like that, So yeah, then I started using commas, exclamation marks, quotation. And then I was like, yeah, no, I have become what I never thought I would become. As you get older, now you think about a lot of dating, family, and dating. I think comfortability in my 20s. You think YouTube? Everyone has something that.
What I'm thinking of my 20s is work.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because YouTube.
Moving out? I want to move out. How you think? But I want to
moving out, I don't have the money. If I have the money, I can. And I'm sorted. That's it.
Guys, champion. You sound sad, okay? Speaking to the mic. Money.
Like sorted with everything. As in, like, you have your own, like money wise, you can get your own rent, you can your own car, everything. Because moving out, you want to start
just a matter of putting it in the means to, you know.
But I was saying, like, with me, this is work, but then with YouTube is kind of the thing. Man. After 1 year, 2 years, you can get money and blow up. Not really blow up, but.
But gain some form of traction from something random that you're just doing out of doing it.
But like, not necessarily, but after you do it for a year, you cleaning your content, you publishing it and everything.
Yeah, that's another thing. The longer you do something, the more you're bound to get better at it. Like,
so with YouTube, if you're actually properly working on it, like
then you know, okay, this works better. The viewers like this.
And also like researching, like with YouTube, you can happen in like a year where you get 1K subscribers, you monetize it already. And the monetization of now you can make 1K from one video. Imagine from a video 1K, and then in previous videos. So by then you're already kind of, so in a sense you're kind of sorted. And that's like 1 year, 2 years. And by then 2 years I'm still doing my degree or finishing it. Sounds like YouTube was a great business.
I have won the match. This bench of me is worries me every time I sit down. Because it does
What's your guys' views on life? On life? How you see it?
View on life. It might sound dark. It might sound dark, but it's truth. It's truth. My view on life, man. First, I want to word it in a way it doesn't confuse the viewers.
whether you're not confused or not, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
What's your view?
Every single time. View on life, you know. I don't know. Life is an experience. I don't know.
That's from a book. That's from a book. That's from a book. I've heard that one before.
Yeah, but I think that's
Solid,
that's the best way I could.
Solid writing.
Yes, solid writing. That's the best I could put it. I was like, it's experience, you know. I think people wanna put too much meaning into life, as we've seen, and like the Bible and stuff like that. I don't think we're meant to like overthink it. That's why I think the best way I put it is to be experienced, you know. You go through your life gaining all these things and whatever makes you tick in a sense, you know.
So your experience is more like it's a journey.
Yes, you know. You fall, get up. You wanna take something new that you wanna do it. You know? As long as it works for you and you're happy doing it. And I think our generation, like the now generation, is actually doing a lot of it. Because before it wasn't like that. It was like, you're born, you go to school, you go to more school.
Okay, but then with that, it's not like, because if people didn't want to do what they didn't want to do, they wouldn't do it. So it's more like, back then, they wanted to do it, whereas now, I think people are, most young generations see that unemployment rates and everything, it doesn't make sense for you to go to school and Karabo tuition.
But also you must look at the times as well.
Yeah, but I mean with the times, there's times, right? But my thing is that it's because people want to do it. So okay, sure, maybe it's more accepted now to not go to school, but then still, people also, they can feel that it doesn't make sense to go to school. Or like, weighing their options sometimes doesn't make, it makes more sense to put the option.
Not everyone can do it. Like, you have strict fathers like Karabo,
nobody's
who are when you reach 18, they're like, hey, you need to do this. This. I'm not saying you're I'm just an example. Hey, why now? And you know, some people's lives are orchestrated to some extent because some parents have an expectation of how the kids should live their life, what they should do, and how they should do it. So, I don't know, there's a certain bar that I think once you get over, it's like I've done an house, you like, now, like, every decision you make.
Hit my ball.
I hit mine. There were two of them. I hit the one.
You're solid.
Mine is solid.
Yes, yes.
I've been trying to hit your balls all the time.
No, yes,
Oh.
but yeah. I forgot what I was saying.
And Sele, what do you think?
You know you still didn't answer.
Like, I want to make it simple.
You don't have to.
Okay, so
That is what I understand.
I like to think of life as, when I think of life, I like to think of the olden days, you know, back then, when life was just waking up, working in the fields, come back with a stack of hay, feed your family, and then, you know, there you go, live to see another day, or, man, that might be your last day.
You may go like that.
Ah.
Man, I'm a lot better.
Because here's the thing. Because I like to think about this.
You know, you come back, feed your family, and no, you die.
Here's the thing, right? It may sound dark, but it doesn't matter. And when I say it doesn't matter, it's this.
Oof, this one, yes.
Double shots.
James!
No sweat. I don't even have sweat in it. I'm just that good. I'm just that good. Are you next?
Yeah, one time ago.
Come.
I'd like to keep my
Come
ground.
and
Thank you
give up
very
your
much.
phone to me.
I'd like to keep my ground.
Give me your phone.
Your what?
Come from your master.
What master?
Me.
Oh, my friend. My game ended the moment I finished the you done.
So the way I do it, I want to explain further because I think I articulated myself.
Basically,
You didn't
I was
articulate
saying
anything,
you
honestly.
live and you die.
Yes, you live and you die.
Yes. And you don't know when you're gonna die.
You don't know when you're gonna die. So you know how people say that live every day as if it's your last. I don't think many people understand what that means.
Take it to heart.
Hmm?
Take it to, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, because I'm also trying to really grasp that idea, because if you really live like that, it means the moment you're about to fall asleep, you understand that that might be it. That might be it. You know? And I believe that you should live life that way. But also, doesn't mean that you should get carried away into doing things that really would not. Yeah?
The ball got in the plane.
Yeah. It's all a test, you know?
Karabo. That's not what you said with your ball of him and you died. That's not what you said.
Yeah, but I'm saying what you do and what you don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying you didn't articulate the first one.
I'm trying to articulate myself. You know I'm bad at this. At the sight of God's new plan, you know, the falling away of this earth, the upcoming of the new heaven, when you look at it from that perspective, it really does not matter. It matters that you live a righteous life, and the things you think you're missing out on, no, they really don't matter that much. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't enjoy your life. So I'm trying to find the best way to articulate what I'm saying right now, which may not make any sense whatsoever. Wait, which one am I? I'm the striping.
Yeah.
The striping.
This is me.
This is you. Alright. So live a life, a righteous life, and don't have the fear of missing out. FOMO, you know, because it's not gonna matter when you're there, judgment day. It's like, was it worth it? Was it not? life should be enjoyed. But then
Life should be experienced.
life should be enjoyed.
I don't know what you should do.
What?
Play with MJ, right? So that you should try. MJ finds clips and then have them narrated by Karabo. So you have those deep ones, right? Have them narrated by Karabo.
Narrated by the deep clips.
What? Do I go deep?
No, but like you give the vibe of Morgan Freeman. So
Oh,
you could have that on you get me? You could have that on your thing quiet and then you put some leaves in the background.
Well, my fellow South Africans. So, brothers, you ask me what I think life is. Enjoy life, but don't have the fear of missing out. You know, it's not gonna matter. You know, judgment day is coming.
That's what people who club and do all these things. Life is meant to be, you know,
Just live life like this. Everything, look at it, it's not by accident, you know? And you know there's an intelligent creator behind all of this. So, you know.
they can't see outside.
No, you can't see outside. Like, it's a beautiful setting, that's why. I thought you could see it, sorry. Look, you might be in a basement.
Oh,
like
but
now.
you know, it's not like when he did that, there's a clip of like the sky or something like that.
My view of life is scattered.
You think life is scattered?
No, my view of life is scattered.
I'm sorry.
I'm still trying to find life's meaning. And I guess also like that thing where it's decoupling from the thing where you aren't a specialist and then each person is living their own life in their own. So each person is about as equal to the next. So it's decoupling from that you aren't as specialist. You think you want that like one spotlight out of everyone in the world.
So you're not special. You're not special.
Yeah.
I'm not special. He's not special.
Pessimistic or all special.
Look, none of you are special. God doesn't need you.
Yeah, man.
Yes, it's true. He doesn't need you. He made you to worship Him and glorify His name.
No, it's just became a whole ceremony.
No, they gotta know. They gotta know. Why does God let all the bad things happen? No, that's a deeper conversation.
Yeah, I can't go into that.
But
See, once you dive into Bible scriptures, you won't finish.
okay, we won't finish.
That's for another
But
time.
no. Life is simple. Live and let live.
AKA, life is meant to be experienced.
Yeah, but not all experiences should be experienced.
Every experience, good or bad.
Okay, so you're saying there must be.
Very good.
Yeah.
What? Which one are you doing? I'm confused. There's no both the same box.
Don't want it.
Because it can't all be I remember there was this thing that's like, how will you know what happiness is if you've never been sad? You get me?
I don't know, because of like, I don't know that one. I'm not forcing happiness, but like when you're happy, you feel happy.
But once you've gone through the dark times, you appreciate happiness much more.
Yeah, but appreciating happiness and feeling happiness isn't the same.
I don't know.
So happiness, that one, for bad, good versus bad, then yeah, when you get something good, that one makes sense. But then happiness, because happiness comes and then it goes.
Exactly. Exactly what I'm saying. But that's what I'm trying to say. It comes and it goes. And take the way it goes and enjoy the way it comes.
What do you think is the difference between happiness and gratitude?
gratitude, you're grateful.
And happiness.
Happiness.
The feeling.
Yeah.
What's the difference in the feelings?
What's the difference between the feelings? Gratitude, I think, also has some form of.
Wait, gratitude, happiness, and joy.
I'm not for joy and happiness.
So which ones are you hitting? The solid ones, right?
Yeah, this game. Isn't joy and happiness the same thing?
Then why you need two separate words for them?
Yeah?
Why you need two separate words for them?
Actually, it's English. Okay. There's many ways to say one thing. Why?
I feel like I was saying that no, it's two shots. I think I need your. What? You get two shots.
Two shots.
Because I saw like English is a creative language or artist language. There's no need to say, or there's no need for me to express my intentions. There's no need for so many words. There's just too many words to express.
And as a poet, I utilize all those many words in my speech.
What's your favorite unprepared speech that you've done? Prepared or unprepared speech?
In school?
Yeah. What else have you done speeches?
Weddings.
Where have I done? Have I done speeches?
How was it doing a speech in wedding?
Yeah, wedding. Weird. Because then they're all old people. I just think they think of a dumb kid with it. Just speaking his mind, which has nothing, as they think maybe. I don't know. It was just weird.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've done, apart from school, have I?
Okay, your school was. What speeches do you remember?
I don't know. I think the only speech that's in my head right now that's coming to my head is the one we did on that comic where I was talking about like the South African problems. Who taught you English? That's one. In grade 12.
I had the best teachers.
They gave you fun, they gave you sweet. You did nice. Well, I bet you had 2 less subjects to worry about.
Who was Miss Mark?
I was enjoying maths. I was not. It was my baby.
Okay.
Top notch.
I had Mark.
Yeah, but Murphy gave you his actually.
Yeah?
Compared to the way we were getting, Miss Murphy was giving you.
Remember how much I had? I know.
Oh, actually. They did the kids' work here.
So for me, the work we're doing, I kind of wanted to do it.
Yeah. I just remember in physics, I have his maths book open. I'm like, I know. Did you miss all your book? No, no, I'm my friend practice. I'm not even on the first time I wasn't like this. Yeah. I'm not like this. Let's give over. Another game.
As you can see, I won that game.
Who?
In any case, that was this podcast. Karabo and MJ, any last words from you guys?
This has been Sebworks. Subscribe,
And share.
Do the work at Sebworks and subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
That's my slogan for you. But you can copy it, it's mine.
And Karabo, the deep thinker.
Like, comment. Yes. Look, he's already thinking about for stuff to say. I don't understand. It's not that deep, guys.
I don't know what to say. I think I've said everything I need to say. So.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Where can they find me?
Find both of
At his house,
Yeah.
in town, at the gym. At the gym.
Yeah. See me at Virgin Active.
Ask for his number if you want to talk to him.
Do you have any social media?
I don't. I'm a fossil
Where is the
in
number?
so many ways. I'm a No, I don't do Instagram, Twitter.
He's ready to be a father, essentially.
There's not much in this world.
Hey, you see? Hey, Joe. Hi. Hey. Hi.
All I gotta say is live and let live.
MJ, what can they find you? What things you're doing? MJ is a dancer, by the way.
I'm everything.
Dancer, poetry.
Skater, writer, dancer. What else then?
I don't know.
The other things I'm not social about. Those are the three things you
Where
find
can
on
they find
social
you?
media. At M Mahato. And my poetry, the videos that I'm taking, it's just a writer. Then on TikTok, I have to change the name, but it's artistical beast. Yeah.
We'll put the links in the description for him. And everyone that was the Sebworks podcast, I hope you enjoyed it. A different spin to the usual sit down.
Okay, bro.
And just so you know, playing pool while talking is not.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. That thing is stressful. But I came out on top nevertheless.
By luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. There's many more pool games to play in life. Yeah.
I should have a link to something.
Yes.
No, I wanna create.
You put the number down below for the kills.
Okay, they must choose. Want me to teach about sculpting, fitness, artwork, or
Oh yeah, that was also one of the drawers. That's how these two also bond together is drawing.
I don't know. I'm a father.
What haven't you drawing?
Eh?
What haven't you drawing? You still draw?
I still draw from time to time. See, that's the thing. I have so many mediums I can use. I don't know which one to use.
He's a confused child. Like he'll find his feathers one day and he'll learn to fly.
We'll bring them on the podcast if there's something to then we'll promote them on the podcast. Links will be in the description. That was the Sebworks podcast. Like, share, subscribe, and then comment down below if you want to see more things like this, and then we'll see you in the next one.
We're gonna be the friends of the podcast.
Let's hope it was recording.